by pain and loss again, a reference to losing his parents he didn't want to be reminded about. And consider making up with my maid of honor over there. Colt sat back in his chair and tamped down the urge to look at Luna again. Urge, hell, it was a compulsion to stare at her pretty face, close the distance between them, both figuratively and literally, and kiss her again. Just one more time. One more moment when everything in his life felt so damn right, before it all went to hell again. See, he had good reason to guard his heart. The one time the thing pulsed to life over a woman, he screwed it all up. One kiss messed everything up.
Leave it alone, sis.
Seems to me you and her have done that for a long time. Apologize.
It's beyond as simple I'm sorry.
You sure about that? Because from where I'm standing, you sneak a look at her. She sneaks a look at you. Both of you act like you've got something to say, but neither of you says anything.
After what I did, there's nothing to say that can make things right. Sometimes, sis, you can't go back.
Did you cheat on her? Colt shook his head, the thought so distasteful it made him purse his lips.
No, it's not like that.
Did you purposefully hurt her? Call her a name? Insult her? Run over her puppy? He shook his head, smiling despite the seriousness of the conversation.
No, nothing like that.
Are you sorry? He let out a soft sigh that did nothing to untangle the ever-present knot in his gut.
More than I can say.
Sadie slapped her hands on the counter. Then I don't know why you can't go over there and tell her so.
It's not that simple. She was my friend's girl, and I crossed a line.
Colt, honey, she's not a possession. He didn't own her. He let his head fall forward and stared at the seam in the countertop.
Well, she sure as hell wasn't mine. I tried to help her out, but I messed it up instead.
Let me ask you something. Did she cross this line with you, or did you pull her over it? Colt sat back and stared up at the ceiling.
What difference does it make?
If you both participated, maybe she's sorry, and you're sorry, and this can be worked out, or at least put to rest, if you just talk to each other. He gave her a look, putting all his resignation in his face.
Sis.
Colt, I love you like a brother, so I'm going to treat you like one. You're being an ass. She's helping me plan the wedding. She'll be at the house all the time. Are you going to keep walking away every time she shows up?
It's worked so far.
Sadie planted her hands on her hips. Really? This is working for you? Pretending she doesn't exist and what happened between you didn't happen? Seems to me all it does is make you both miserable.
She does the exact same thing, he shot back.
Sadie stood and planted her fists on her hips again. Oh, grow up. You know what you need to do to make this right? Suck it up and get it done. I won't have you two glaring at each other in my wedding photos.
I'd never do that.
No, you'd stand next to your brother looking miserable because of the woman standing next to me. He took a chance, hoping Luna gave Sadie some information. One glimmer of hope that he could make things right.
Has she said anything to you at all about me?
Only that she doesn't want to talk about it. The thing is, Colt, she doesn't seem angry. He perked up at that bit of news. No? No. More embarrassed, maybe. Like she doesn't want to admit what she did to me, her best friend who would never judge her. Maybe it's because I know you now, and I'm marrying your brother.
She didn't do anything. It was me.
You take the blame, she takes the blame. Seems to me whatever happened, it was the two of you who did it together. He didn't know what to say about that. When he thought back to that night, standing in the parking lot, one of her hands on his shoulder, the other touching the aching bruise blooming on his jaw that her ex, his best friend, gave him, he didn't know who moved first. Him? Her? Here's what I've learned from dealing with my brother. If you don't take responsibility for the choices you make, things only get worse. Own up to your part. Apologize for what you did. Maybe that's all that's needed to at least thaw the cold shoulder you both have for each other. One tough chick. Sadie didn't back down.
I see why Rory fell so hard for you.
He sat across the diner staring at me for the better part of 2 years, wishing he'd talked to me. Maybe if we had, we'd have found our way to each other a lot sooner. I'm not saying it's the same between you and Luna, but if you've carried this with you all this time and it's still this raw, maybe you need to settle it.